So welcome back to the channel. We're over at the condo getting ready to rip out this part. I know that it may be a little dark in here, but hopefully the sun will come up today. I'm going to leave a lot of this, but we're going to take this right here and beat it out. Okay, now that we've got this all taken off, I've put some nails in to kind of secure that a little more, sanded this off, made it look a little nicer, or at least smooth. We're gonna do a lot of caulking. I'm gonna go ahead and put some 1x 1.5 in here, and I'll just start cutting those out and getting those tacked in. So we have finished putting in at least the first part of the wood. That's what the part of the mantle is going to look like. Then we'll have the big mantle up here, but this will all be painted white all the way down here. The mantle will be dark. I think now what I want to do is I'm going to trim out all along the sides here, so that then we can drop in our shiplap. So we have got this all trimmed out now. Now it is just putting in the shiplap. I've got to go buy it, so I need to measure this up, determine how much I need, and then we'll come back. So I'm going to do shiplap all the way down, and then we'll probably at the very bottom there, we'll continue the molding around. Okay, we've got the shiplap, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting these up. I do want to find all the studs, because that's where we're going to nail into. I'm going to start from here because I don't want to trim around this, but I do know that as I go up, I'm going to have to cut. So I may have to take some things back and get my table saw involved, so maybe running back and forth. But then all the scraps I'm just going to lift up through here. So we will just get on that. Okay, we just have one more piece down there to put in. There's going to be some caulking. Of course, we knew that anyway. And then we can get all of these so that they're done. I only have a few more pieces of wood. I'm not sure we've got enough, just because the pieces that I've got 2 or 3 pieces out there. They're pretty gnarly. So I've got to take one, I've got to kind of rip it down and then put a little notch in here, and then I can go up from there. I may have enough, I don't know, but I think I'll see if I can get that piece cut. I may be able to do it with the saw that I've got, because it's 5 inches, it's less than what's needed. So we took and did a lot. I finished the corners on both sides. I started doing a little caulking. I'll end up taking care of that and get this all caulked up. But I need to take back a few pieces of wood because it's really bad wood. I just need this little section here. I don't think I'm going to do this. Well, I know I'm not going to do it today. But we'll probably get back either during the week or on the weekend of next week to finish this up. But I am going to take and we're going to hang the mantle here, at least so there's something there. Then this all gets painted white. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to take a look at this and we'll kind of pre-drill these. We'll put these lags in. Hopefully I've got enough juice. I only need to put 4 of them in, so it shouldn't take that long. Okay, so let's take and so that's the thickness of that. So if you just kind of hold that just right there, and I'm going to kind of measure 2 inches. 2 inches. Man, that's just like bam, bam,
Bam.
and put them there and there.
Wow.
You gotta really go in there. Okay.
Let's do it.
I guess
Yeah,
I
you got
should have
it.
done this. Actually, it's perfect.
Nice. See?
Perfect. I think it may be this end. I don't know if it really matters. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we have finished up, at least putting this back up. I mean, we've got this here, at least for now. Put something on it. Don't have to worry about it falling off. There's a couple more screws that need to go on it. I've got some more pieces that'll go up there. I'm going to go ahead and measure them. But then it'll be painting this all white. We'll pull off the mantle. But we should be good to go. So I have done my best to kind of think through how this next piece is supposed to be. So imagine this sitting on the fireplace, and what I've got to do is I've got to notch out this area right here, because we had about 4 inches, a little bit over 4 inches. And then to make this easier to insert, because this should go flush, this should go on top of, we've actually put that in that tongue and groove there, but there's no way for me to get that taken care of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the lip, this bottom lip down here, right so that it's as clean as possible all the way down through here. So the one thing we can do is let's set this cut up. I'll probably do this with a little handsaw, but I need to cut that pretty straight. So it's during the week, in the evening, and we came back over to the condo, and the piece that I had cut at home actually is great. So I'm going to put on 2 more pieces on top, and then I'll have to measure to do that last cut back at home. Okay, I didn't film this, but one of the things that we did is I went ahead and finished out the rest of this. I've also gone in and spackled, or put filler in. I'm now going to go back and just kind of sand this down, and then we're going to paint. Okay, we finished taping off, and so we're going to put a Kills It first coat on. It's not going to cover that much, but I will at least seal the bare wood. So we finished the first coat of sealer, got all the brick done. Oddly enough, not oddly enough, but it's dried up at the top. So we're going to come right back with another coat, and then we'll let that dry, and then we'll come back. We may only have to do 1 coat of the actual trim. I don't know, we'll probably do 2 just because I like to do 2. So we've got the second coat on, and this is all flat and it's just sealing. I am going to wait. We're just going to wait and let this dry. It needs to dry at least 4 hours. We're going to let that dry, make it nice and solid, and then we'll come back and put a top coat of some semi-gloss trim paint on there. Okay, we are getting the last coat on, which is, we've already got the second coat on. That's already dry. We gave it about 3-4 hours, and we're just finishing up with the very last coat. May have to do 2, hoping not, but this is just going to be our semi-gloss white. So we actually got 1 coat on, and It is looking nice. We're just going to go ahead and put on a second coat just because it's going to finish things up. It'll look nice, and then we'll let all this dry. Sometimes you have distractions, but we'll go ahead and put another coat on. It'll be finished from that endpoint. We'll take all the tape off. So it is all done. Got some polyurethane on there. We're allowing that to dry, and we do have to get the base down there, but we'll let all that dry and then we'll take that off and do that. And then all we're going to need to do is baseboards all in here. And once that's finished, then really basically the downstairs is finished. We'll start on the stairs maybe next, or up a little higher and go get some paint done in some of the other bedrooms just to get that out of the way. But kind of give you a real quick overview. This whole thing, the mantle, I think they have probably $30 in it. And the wood, probably another $130 in the shiplap. And we already had the paint, so that's always kind of a hard one. But you know, for under $200, we definitely transformed this kind of old 80s thing into what it is now. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and turn on your post notifications to get all of the new additions to the condo. See you later.